Shut the crap up. All right. Shut up. Okay. Can you all see us now? All right, let me go back over here. Oh, gosh. I'm sitting there just talking up a storm. Oh, here's where I'm going to go. I'm sitting there just talking up a storm. Volume. Okay. Now, hello, everybody.
Hello.
Can you see me now? I'm sitting here, and I was actually a couple of minutes early. I'm sitting here, and I'm even going through all this stuff, trying to figure out, making sure I got my monetization on and all this stuff. And I'm saying hi to everybody. And I'm going, I get a text from Susan, says I'm late, and she's not even here. That's about the time Susan popped up, and I'm like, well, hi, Susan. And I'm going, no, wait a minute. And I clicked over to my thing. I had to look over at Rick's, and I noticed it's not running. So I clicked. Just as Josh called me, I clicked over. I'm like, oh, yeah. I'm like, why is it not running? And I was like, let me guess, your live's not running either. He went, nope. I went over, and I'm like, I forgot to click the go live button. Yay, me!
Yay.
You'd think I'd begin. It's my first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was letting Rick control the mouse.
Oh, yeah, right.
That's what it was. See, it's a new mouse, and it didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
All right, let's try this again. Putt, hello,
Hey,
hello.
Putt.
First one in the house. Magnum Man,
Hey, Magnum Man.
MG Preacher, thank you. Mary Ann.
Hey, Mary Ann.
Oh, look, Angie and Rick was in the chat. Oh, gosh, it's going down on down. Susan, I know she's in the house. And my muddy mess. Hello, Jim.
Hey, muddy mess.
Amanda just chilling. Denise Pace.
Hey, Denise.
And I saw somebody else down in here. Amnes. Hey, Amy. Hi, honey. Long time no see. Walt Money.
Hey, Walt Money.
How are you all? Okay, now this is how I got in trouble a while ago. I figured out I was in trouble. Let's go over and see. We have. I'm only showing 6 thumbs up.
I got 9.
You got 9. Let me refresh.
No, 8.
Now I got 7. Oh my gosh. But anyway, guys, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Go here and the devil child laugh. Yeah, right. Be sure to hit that thumbs up. I'm showing 12 people in the chat. Oh my gosh. It has been a day, guys. Oh my gosh. I adulted today. I did all of my adult jobs today. And Bella's sitting on the floor down here looking at me like, Mom, there's no room for me up there, Mom.
Good. Stay down there, baby.
Now you have 6 thumbs up. Oh, goodness. No, Bella, you got to stay down, baby girl. She's mad at me. I went to town without her today. Oh, Kenneth Bird is in the house. Hello.
Hey,
Mary says, hi, Bella cutie. You want to come up and say hi to your peeps? She's like, oh, yeah. Okay, ready? Come up. There. Say hi to your peoples. Say hi to your peoples. Oh,
Oh,
stand up and say, hi, peoples. Hello, all my peoples. This is where she wants, right here. Okay. Oh, now, lay down. Let me turn you around. Turn you around. Oh, so you can see the daddy.
hey, baby.
All right. Put your other leg up there. Push the computer back a little further. There's Miss Bella. Right there's Bella. Looky there, Bella. She's like, where? Where? There. Her little mohawk's laying down. It's getting so tall. You don't want to stand up. I had to trim it a little bit. But anyway, yeah, I had a doctor's appointment first thing this morning. And I actually got up, got to the doctor's. Chew. He'd be allergic to doggies. Poker Rossi.
Hey, Poker.
Hello. I haven't seen you in a long time. Saw you in somebody else's chat the other day. But it had been a while since I've seen you. Welcome, honey. Or CJ, welcome back. Welcome back. So yeah, I mean, I was so proud of myself. Not the first panic attack. I wasn't even stressed. And then I stopped on my way home and saw my best friend Tammy. It's been months since I've seen her. She just lives down the road from me. But we had a nice little chat. And then I remembered, oh crap, I was going to mow grass tonight. And I come home and I parked the car and I come in and I thought, wait a minute, it's Tuesday. I don't have time to mow grass and do a live. And yeah, Bella's a weasel, but she's licking her daddy's arm, giving daddy all the kisses. And but so yeah, we have been doing a lot of behind the scenes things. I finally got my laptop up and running. At least you have a best friend. Putt, I'm your best friend. Oh, good. We are your excuse. Yeah. That's right. Rick, I couldn't mow grass today because my people's awaits. And so, um, but then I came home and I said, Bella, what are you doing? Bella, here's up for a minute. I don't know how you get in little bitty. But anyway, we went metal detecting this week.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, okay, I use up and running, yeah. Okay, I'll explain. I use this phone for my close-up views because the camera is better and everything. And the old phone, okay, I can't film it this way because these lenses are cracked, but I can use it this way. So I set it up to do like the wide angle lenses, right? The wide angle shots and stuff. And then I can edit it all in. And you see a tap, 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 that's Bella typing. That was Bella typing. So you said hi to everybody. You ready to get down now? Hope she saw a bird fly by. You're blocking my view. Went down. All right, back under the table you go. And so I come in here Sunday to do my editing. I can't get my old phone, okay, to transfer over to my new computer. Fought.
Yeah.
I almost taught my laptop how to fly. And so there's Rick.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so Rick, we got this bright idea. We'll transfer everything. It was funny though, because Rick's old phone is good. He just replaced it. So we found a way to transfer it from this phone to this phone. Because this phone, I just plug it in and it goes. Hey, Georgianne.
Hey, Georgianne.
But the bad part about it was it took all night Sunday for 3 videos to load. And they were like 20-minute videos, 3-minute videos. So, okay, let me see what Susan had to say here. It's got to be funny because Susan's up to something other here. I got stuck in a swing hammock due to my feet locked up. I couldn't get out of it. Jim had to help me out. But when I grabbed onto him, I was pulling him down on top of me. Finally,
Oh gosh.
oh my goodness. I could just see that happening. Oh, frisbee. Yeah. Oh, but so yeah, it took me all night. But anyway, I did get them finally loaded. And I'll come in tonight and I thought, well, I'm gonna work on condensing the one I call it the wide view that I've already put a short I've got a video coming up on it. I thought, well, I'll just use the wide view, shrink it down, show you what we do, how we do it. And I'm back here. Okay, I'm trying to condense this into like at least a 20-minute video. Okay, but I'm having to do the ins and the zoom outs and uh, audio editing and just all this good stuff. I get halfway through it or more. My computer glitched and I lost it all. You know, so I got to re-edit that. But it was fun. Like I said, I've got it all into a central location now. So hopefully pretty soon I'll be able to buy the upgraded version of my software so that, you know, I can get all this stuff in there. The way I see it in my head, I want to be able to get it to camera, to editing that way. But, it wasn't even caught on film, Jim said that would start it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna start doing. Every time I go outside, I'm just gonna go set a tripod up with a camera on it. Considering now I've got one, two, three. I've got three cameras, phones I can use my camera. Not counting the action cams that I've got to get up and running. But anyway, so Rick, I need to tell you what we did this weekend.
Remember, detect.
Where? How?
Over at the farm,
Yeah.
and we found some interesting stuff.
Yeah. We decided I've been trying to get Rick to go over to the old property to metal detect because I know of 2 house seats that was on there, and it was my grandparents' house. And if you're members, then you've already seen. I think that's already dropped to members. What is a good price for a Nokia Simplex? Magnum, I really don't know. The one detector I have is a bounty hunter that Susan gave me. Susan from New Horizons, she gave it to me. The second one that we have, my mom got me off of Amazon, and it's some kind of numbers and letters and who knows. Yes, that video is up. Yeah. And then, Rick, show them your new toy you got today. Yes, people, we upgraded again. I couldn't help it. Grandma Kelly spoiled me. Can you see? Can you see? An Xterra Pro. So now Rick has a toy of his own. So we are a 3 metal detector home.
Yep.
Not counting Josh has one. So Rick, so he come home and I hadn't even opened up the package yet because yay for toys, yay!
Yay.
And Rick's like, you didn't open up the package. And I said, yeah, no, I thought about just opening it up for the live, and he's just looking at me. Said, go ahead, open it up, put it together. So he's sitting down on the floor, and he's putting it all together it's like at Christmas, So yeah, he's excited to get out and start looking with that one. And I think that this one is going to be an easier point and shoot type detector because when I was using grandma's, it was, now, like I said, don't get me wrong, the Amazon ones are nice, but it came with no booklet on how to use it,
Nope.
And so, but Rick did go in and
I go and
downloaded,
Google it.
found the book and downloaded it. So now we do have a book to show us how to use the old one too. And he forgot to say arr. So, but we're learning it. We're learning the Amazon one. The Bounty Hunter has the little the display is different. It doesn't have numbers. Um, so we're learning how to use the numbers and read the numbers. The only thing is, yeah, you need instructions for toys.
Yeah.
And over there on the property, though, I don't know what it is. Well, yeah, if you saw Grandma Kelly coming up and then you've seen our other one, we can literally, and we do literally, we just throw a towel down, sit down on the ground, and dig in a hole. We find it, we find a hole, we start digging because there's, I'm Kelly, she was showing me hers, and I'm like, but the numbers are all over the place. How do you know what's what? And she's like, okay, if the numbers are all over the place, that means there's more than one item in there. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Right, Rick?
Yeah.
Oh, we just sit down. Need heavy duty batteries for my jumper cable. Oh, sorry. Mine scrub. So, how many things you'd say we pull out of a hole? Grandma Kelly calls it clearing a hole, and that's what we do. We dig a hole, we clear it out. What do you say is the average we pull out of a hole? Three, three things on the average, yeah. And so, some, and I haven't. Have we found anything that's really what you would say newer? I mean, that you could say, "Oh, this is from such and such," or whatever. But it's history that we're pulling out of there. Oh, the other thing is outside in that bucket. Yeah. Got a brake weight. I mean, a wheel weight.
Oh, yeah.
Josh, rain must be close. It's getting dark. Somebody's not picking their brass up. Then again, like I said, that could mean dads. And I think it's already out because somebody mentioned it. The little round thing, I couldn't figure out what it was, and I'm thinking, surely it's not a musket ball because it seemed like it was too little for that. And somebody, said, yeah, which dirt is in the hole? None, because we dig it out. But yeah, these are 45. I figure they're bad, and that's why I kind of kept them. But yeah, the musket ball's still outside, so that's going to come in, and I'm going to get me like a little shadow box to where I can start keeping some of this stuff in here. Like I said, these are just casings, but it's a possibility they were dad's. So I kind of want to hold on to those. But they were down in the dirt. But that dirt is so rich. There's one spot up there that could be a musket ball. they're different sizes. Yeah. There's one point up there. I can take my pinpointer and just go like that. I can stand up and go like that. The pinpointer goes off, and it's like, what is underneath here? Because we would dig and dig and dig, and we did the one hole, we didn't get nothing out of it. And I mean, it's like, okay, this thing says it's like 4 to 8 inches or 4 to 6 inches deep, and we're digging and digging and digging. Still can't come. I said, did they bury a car there? With possibility to have strong storms here in northern Indiana. Nothing but pine trees all around them. Oh, Lord. I have to admit, I get a little nervous since this tree fell back here. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so the ground is just so alive. And I can't believe we left my little frog outside somewhere too. Or I call it a frog. I don't know what it is. You'll probably see it in the next video because we moved up to the other house seat. Probably a good thing it's not in here. I can find stuff similar to it, but I can't find anything near it, and so it's like I said, some really, and what is it? It's not expensive stuff coming out of the ground. It's not, nothing like that, but it's history. And it's my history. That was my great grandparents. And I don't know what was there before them, but I mean, I'm 58 years old and they died when I was little. In fact, mom's got a picture, somebody's got a picture of me sitting on my dad's lap on the back porch of that old house. And I weren't 4 or 5 years old, you know. So Uncle Gene and them lived in my house there right after they got married at that second house seat. And I'll take to find a key. Their daughter lost in the lawn. Hopefully they found it. Yeah. Yeah. And so, like I said, it's my history that's coming out of there. And there was a couple of things that came out of there. The little toy
gun.
Yeah, little cat gun. That could have been mine. That could have been my cousin's. Could have been my dad's. I don't know if they had him back then. But, who knows? So, like I said, it's our history that's coming out of that ground. There might have been images. Yeah, could have been in these hills. Well, they say there has been, sharp things out of the driveway. Yeah. I'm finding a bunch of old hills. I'm not kidding you. In the next video, you'll see what we find. And then I got on Amazon to get me like a little thing. I got on my Amazon wish list. That once we break the rust off of it, what it was and what it is, you'll be surprised at how much rust and cruds on those nails. We would get a chunk of metal like this big around, and it'd be a nail.
That one was a key.
That one looked like, yeah, we call it a key, but yeah, it was something. It's what it looks like, but I think those are all coming up in the upcoming video. So yeah, it is like really, and like I said, and we average 2 hours a day up there.
Yeah.
And we may only get to what, 3 holes, 4 if we're lucky.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, I'm done. I'm tired. That's it. And we come out of there with pretty good, like one of the things we came out with last time, which will be in our next video, is a chain.
Yeah.
Okay. And it looks like it's been for some kind of tow because it's got the hook on the end of it. Or like Rick said, it could have been like for tires. Well, my grandpap and them was in the logging business.
Okay.
Could have been a logging chain. Could have been a chain they put on their tires of a logging truck because they used to come off the hill back there. You know, so stuff I'll bury my in there. You can find it. There you go. So it's hard telling what we can find there. And Rick looked over, and I never dreamed he would mention going there. But what do you want to do next week? Where do you want to go?
About the old boy.
There is still an old barn sitting back there. Okay. And I never dreamed he would want to go to the old barn because there's patches of weeds and stuff. But so yeah, I'm gonna have to point to mow grass because my eyes watered and itched for days after that happened. But to watch Rick light up every time that thing would start beeping, you know, I think he enjoyed it. I think he enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And so I played the pack mule. I carried everything, and because we only had the one fines bag, but I've got one around here somewhere that I had made, but I know he ain't
Yeah, I
gonna.
can't find it.
Yeah, it's around here somewhere.
It has the other finder in it.
Yeah, I think it's in the other. I think it's in the other room. Yeah. Well, see that's what Kelly was up here. Grandma Kelly was here. That's where we went up there, and she was showing me, her little detector. She was teaching me some of the little tricks and stuff, and she's one taught me how to, clear the hole. That way, you're getting everything out of the hole, so that next time you come through there, you won't be hitting on the same spot. And like I said, the old house is now tore down,
Yeah.
so it's hard telling what we can find there. And so Grandma Kelly's like, Angie, you could spend months and months up here digging. And I'm like, well, yeah, because like I said, if we're averaging 3 holes, and you'll see it in some of the videos, I'll go to lay the pin pointer down, and I have to keep moving around to find a spot that it don't go off on. So just to lay it down. So it's like, whenever this old girl get her housework and stuff done, I know where I can like kind of sneak off to while Rick's working. But yeah. But definitely learned that we gotta upgrade in the shovels.
Yeah.
We thought, well, a little spade shovel. Well, Rick, how did that work?
Not too good. But the ground was rocky.
Yeah, but like a metal detecting shovel's a little thicker than that spade shovel. And my whole computer just did a thingy. Did you see that?
Like that.
Just like that, it did it again. So hopefully we're still up and running though. Yeah. And homemade shovel, you say? Yeah. That's basically what we've been trying to get away with. But that ground where there's so many rocks, we need the thicker shovel. And I got the little shovel that came with the last digger, the Amazon digger. And it's like one of those little survival shovels. So when you're actually in the rocks and stuff, it's like it bent.
Yeah, it's not good for frying.
So like Grandma Kelly had that knife digger thing that would cut through the roots and all of that stuff. And it's like, okay, yeah, yeah. So I went and updated my wish list so that whenever Rick says okay, I can just go, yeah. I told him, I said, there's so much. And this is what I'm wanting to do when I keep talking about it's so full. I ordered 20 is a group of 20 of the little stake, the flag stakes, and I'm just gonna go through, and every time I get a good hit or a clump of hits, whatever you wanna call it, I'm gonna put a flag in it, and then I'm gonna stand back and just pan around and show all the flags, you know, just, nothing else, gonna go up there and find a spot, mark it, then when Rick gets home from work, we go dig it, you know? So, but yeah, we had a blast this weekend.
Yeah.
I will admit it. And like I said, Rick's got a new toy to play with. So, okay, so yeah, but yeah, I'll let him play.
I don't care.
Yeah, we just switch them back and forth because we got to learn to use them all.
Yeah.
Now I've got to work on placing here, hang my hooks up. It works the spot. Yeah. That'll be the time I won't get a single hit. I'm ready to start marking them. Yeah. And but I want to get my hook because when I'm down south, I've got a thing that goes behind the door that has all these hooks on it, and I can just hang my metal detector up. So now I've got to find a place to fix something like that to where I can hang my metal detectors so that they're not just leaning up in a corner somewhere. So yeah, Rick's like, where are we gonna put it? We that if I knew that shelf would stay in that wall, we could hang them
It's
on.
in studs.
Yeah, we could try. Well, the ones are shorted. That one's up. Yeah, we could hang them on. Oh Lord, Grandma Kelly came in and she came back here and we was looking over stuff. We was going through some YouTube stuff. Just like, so this is your creative room. Yeah, this is like my mind. You know, I've got sewing stuff. I've got YouTube stuff. Crafting stuff, painting stuff. You know, I've got it all. I've got music. I've got it all. This is my mind. In real life. Yeah, that is like okay. If I want to make, I got to get some more stuff to do stickers for my windows and stuff. But my Cricut's sitting right there, ready to go. I know where it's at. When I'm sewing, my sewing machine's sitting right here. My iron's just sitting right there. I know right where it is. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm so looking forward to going to Florida. I don't know why, though. I wonder why. Yes, we got to go down in September for a couple of weeks to do our reenactment. So, yes, I got that outfit made. Um, I got that skirt and stuff made. And yeah, so that's another thing I've been trying to do. And like I said, I showed you all before, right? So I'm putting them together and they're going to look like this. It's got the red streak down the middle and stuff. So I'm adding them. Ugh, you know, putting them all together. And it's about as wide as it's going to be. Was that 5 blocks wide? That's a pretty good size. That cover both of us if I had to. And I'll just start making, put them all together. And it's a whole lot easier than having to make a whole quilt and then going through and quilting it. Yes. I just had incoherent New York corporal from Virginia noises. Oh, yeah. So I can actually do one square, quilt it, just quilt it, tacked it, and then put it together and just keep adding to it. So yeah, if I can't get outside and do something and I don't have editing and stuff to do, I work on my quilts, you know. Um, that'll probably be another project that I'll do to auction off. So I have money to go south on again. Or I just may end up keeping it. I don't know. I might like it. I don't know. Dad took care of that paperwork for you with the review board on your workman's comp
On
time.
work comp.
And yes, they finally agreed to pay him back some of his lost time wages so that he can buy back his time off. So that hopefully he'll go down with this in September.
I doubt it.
He doubts it because he really doesn't want to go down just for a couple of weeks. But that's my hope. And
Oh, because I'm going to babysit Bella.
you gonna keep Bella?
I'm going to keep Bella. Yes, she's going to stay here.
Yeah, I'm getting to the point to where I think I can let her go.
You'll be fine.
That
You
weekend was hard.
went before.
Not without her. No, sir.
You went to Georgia last year
For the weekend.
for the weekend.
And then I went to Pennsylvania for the weekend. That's not 2 weeks.
But you'll be fine.
Yes.
She'll be fine.
Another one like that gray one that Tommy had. It was gorgeous. The gray one. I don't know if I have what material I have left, but I'll look at it and see because I've got tons and tons of material up there. I mean, I can do this. See that top shelf? That's all material, all the way back to the door, not counting lots of stuff I've got underneath here that don't go in bolts like that.
See, you can FaceTime Bella.
I can FaceTime. Yeah, I can. So I think I've got Denise got me already thinking and planning. I can make Denise one out of that material. And if I have a gray fabric for a backing. Keep digging.
They keep digging.
Hello. So yeah, but I am going to work on some more. The only thing is I wish now that this machine did the free stitch. This machine don't do a free stitch. Yeah. There's material behind the material. It's two things deep back through there. Yeah. Not to mention I got some shoulder too. Yeah. So yeah, so I've been working on it because too I also thought when we do our reenactments, yes, I've been quilting. I've been making these blocks. I'm trying to find the smaller ones so I can pick it up here. I've been sewing these blocks together and then I'll quilt a panel and then I'm starting to join them all together. And so that I'll put them all together. And by the time I get done putting it all together, I'll have a quilt because I only have my little sewing machine over here. Okay. I know the lights in the way. But see, I don't have a lot of room here to work. So the quilt as you go allows me to put it all under the sewing machine on that one side, and the bulk of it is out from under it. A snapping turtle. He wanted it so bad. Oh, that could hurt him so bad. So, but I thought too, this type of quilt I can use in my reenactment on the top of my reenactment because it looks, a homemade. Well, it is a homemade quilt, and it would look period correct. Then when I get real fancy, I can start making there's different designs I'm learning. Yeah. We slept under when I was little. Yeah. See, that's what I love about those. And best part about all this is my scraps. I've not bought one thing
Yeah.
to make this quilt. Well, no, I take that back. I did buy batting because I knew I was gonna need more batting. But I've got a box underneath here that has scraps, you know, and then I can use these. See, I've got some more out here to make, more squares, you know, and just so I am cleaning up my room as I'm going, you know, and so correct stuff. I know, right? So yeah, when you all see me get into full character when I go to do my Civil War reenactment or living history, I like to put it. Um, you're gonna laugh because I put my hair up in a bun and I got, this. Yeah, right. But yeah, so I've been doing all that while Rick goes to work every day. You know, he comes home, talks about had such a hard day at work, and I'm like, well, I did dishes, I did that, or I did this, or I did that, I made this phone call, did that phone call, and I'm like, can I come work with you? But like right now, I can't. Where it had been raining so much, I couldn't get outside. Um, so I had to get creative on the inside to keep my mind busy because I got to where I just I was yeah, our 19th century persona. Yeah, I can't wait, you know. And I'm going to rehearse my spiel, my speech, and record it and do all that good stuff. Like, that's the one thing that I'm into that he's not gotten into. He's like, no, no, ain't happening. But
Yep.
once he retires, I got a position for you. And you don't have to get on the battlefield and do a lot of marching and all that stuff. You will have a uniform. And because part of my job, well, thank you, Loretta. Part of my job in the Civil War era was to help the surgeons um, package up, pack, ready soldiers to transport to the bigger hospitals. And so that's what Rick he can't get out on the battlefield because of his knees. But I can bandage his knees up as if he got hurt and have him ready to transport, so he could be part of my living history tutorial. I guess you could call it. But he's part of my props. So, but yeah, I've got it planned. I've got it all up here. And that's what our CO, he's like, that's why I gave it to you. He said, because I know you've got the vision. And I'm like, son, if you only knew my vision. And he just sits back and laughs. He's like, yep, that's what I want. Yep, we'll make that happen. Yep,
Yeah.
yep, yep. And so eventually we'll get Rick involved in all that too. But for right now, I'm just tickled to death with the metal detecting and the magnet fishing, um, and the exploring that he loves to do. Uh, where the water has gone down some from where it had flooded here a while back, and we're going to have to bandage me up after I finally got out of that Susan. I got a hammock from my Aunt Carol down in Florida, and that's what they were laughing about. Lisa was going to use a big say they kept slipping out of it. Well, I go over it and I get into it, no problem and everything. Um, but I'm afraid that mom's going to try and get in it and get hurt. So I have figured out a way to anchor it to the frame to where you can still get a little bit of swing, but you're not gonna flip out of it, or I should say it's not gonna flip out from under you. So when I go back down south and I rig it up, I'm gonna have to rig that up too so that, yeah. I may not bring it home because I ended up with no hammock here, you know? The one that we did have out front, um, ended up rusting or something other, and we trashed it. The one that folded up, something happened to it.
I think one of the straps broke.
Yeah, something broke.
Yeah, one of the straps broke because you about bonked your head off the porch.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and,
And we tried to make straps. And
yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember that now. So yeah, I mean, so I may end up bringing it. We would have Peter laughing at me. Oh, I would have. Uh, they can film it. Telling you, Susan, we're just gonna have to put a chest cam on Jim and let him walk around and just watch Susan. You know, good God, it's snoring that dog's doing. So yeah. Oh, and Grandma Kelly come and spent the day. Unfortunately, Rick had to work that day, and it was like she was here on.
yeah, we could go to.
Yeah, and then he was off Thursday and Friday. Yeah, so he missed her. Um, yeah, poor Tucker was like, "I'm staying away from this. I'll get hurt." Um, Grandma Kelly is, and she does give the best hugs. She is such an amazing person. So, if y'all have not watched Grandma Kelly, which I think all of you have, um, if you know this for a paperwork, you'll fill out that draft notices. Well, let him retire first, and then we'll draft him, okay? And but I got to spend the day with Grandma Kelly. Um, I took her out on a side by side, showed her parts of my neck of the woods. We went metal detecting. We went to dinner. We just had a great time. I had a great time with Grandma Kelly. He's a deal. Okay. And so yeah, I'm Mr. Susan. We got to get Grandma Kelly to Florida with. That is just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You know, we may need bail money because the three of us together will end up getting in some kind of mischief. But I took her down and introduced her to Mom and Josh. They got the Grandma Kelly. Uh, Susan says, Rick, knee fixed and retire. Yeah, well, he's got to retire in order to get the knee fixed. Because, I mean, it would be like 3 months, at least 3 months per knee. And of course, they won't do both knees at the same time. So he would have to be off work 3 months for one knee and then build up time and be off 3 months for another knee. When we're checking in on I get thrown in the brig. Yeah. Um,
Hey,
Busby,
Bugsby.
how are you? Oh my gosh. Um, we got to meet Grandma Kelly in Nashville, didn't it? So yeah. So yeah, what else? When we were metal detecting, other than the ticks, you found those two itty bitty ticks. I mean,
Oh,
they were itty bitty, you know. Um, did he have a heart attack? I didn't know what had happened to him. They had to replace the stents. Yeah, I just been hearing that it was he had medical issue. So yeah, and then his truck broke down. It got impounded because it broke down beside the road. Then ended up getting impounded while he's in the hospital, and yeah, he's having some financial woes there too. Um, what else are some of the things that when we were metal detecting? Tell us about your experience metal detecting.
I don't remember all we got.
I know we got the grate for the
That
cook
grate for the
stove.
stove.
Mhm. But what did you tell me about it? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah,
I mean,
I
what,
enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
you know,
It was fun.
seed ticks are the worst. Yeah, I mean, they were, I mean, they were like that big, if that big.
They weren't even that big.
Yeah, they weren't even that big. Little flat, you know. It was, and he's like, felt them crawling. I'm like, I couldn't even feel that crawl on me if it was so little. They're raising money so he can get his truck out of impound. Yeah. Rick, just say yes, dear. It worked.
No, dear.
But so yeah, we're actually. This is what me and my friend Amy was talking about today. We're getting into hobbies now that we can do together, and that is bringing us closer together because now we actually look forward to spending time together. And then, like I said, Rick was off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And no, they get you spotted, Rick. Um, and so when he went back to work on Monday, he come on Monday, and I looked at him and said, "We were on. I missed you today." Because we were out. We didn't go metal detecting Thursday.
No, I was sick. I was getting over from being sick for about a couple
Yeah.
weeks. Had a rough time.
And so then we went back to work, and he worked late, so he was in that night air. So he was starting to take a back set on the cold that he had, or
The flu.
the flu they said he had. So he just took Thursday and Friday off so that he could, recoup. And so Friday and Saturday we went just for a couple hours. Went over to the farm and went metal detecting, and we had a blast.
Yeah.
And that's what I said. That's what I wanted this YouTube channel to be about family, spending time together, friends. Like I said, Susan started out as a YouTube acquaintance, became a friend, and now she's like my sister, you know. And so that's what I tell everybody, my YouTube family, because that's what y'all you are, is my YouTube family. And I'm trying to do better, over watching other people's videos and stuff like that, but it's hard when you're trying to keep the house up, take care of 2 dogs, and taking care of your own mental psyche and, doing your own things too. It's kinda hard sometimes. Um, I could stay up all night watching them, but then, I get back into that habit of not sleeping. And sleep is a pretty good thing to have. So, but that's when I tell people, "Yeah, make memories," because that's the one thing you're guaranteed to leave on the face of this earth, you know, is you expect. You know, the one thing you're guaranteed to leave on the face of
Yeah.
this earth is your memory. And that's like me and my friend Tammy, we were talking today, you know, um, when her husband died years and years ago, she went through a big bout of depression. I mean, years worth. And she put on a bunch of weight and she feels bad about herself. I'm like, you know what? I don't care what I look like. I hate seeing myself on video. I hate hearing myself on video. And I'm not trying to cover my fat, you know. But and the other one is debt. Yeah, that's true. You'll always leave a debt. Um, when people look at somebody's, they go see somebody in a casket, they don't say, "Oh, heavier than I remembered," or "She's skinnier than I remembered. Her hair's grayer than I remembered." No, I remember her laughter. I remember her jokes. I remember this. You know, it has nothing to do with my physical being. Okay. I'm gonna sound the same. My laughter is gonna sound the same whether I'm fat or if I'm skinny, you know. And so your memories are what they are, and that's what we need to leave. I have made great memories with my son. I've made great memories with my husband. I've made great memories with my friend. Just bury me in a swing. Swing it all, put her in a hole. So, guys, that's what you gotta think about. When something happens to me, Rick can look back and say, "I remember when me and Angie did this." Angie used to like it when we would go and do this. And hopefully, if I go first, he can keep the channel up and going, if that's something he chooses to do, or maybe even Josh, because it's still a family channel. And if you notice, I have Grandma Kelly comes on my channel. It's now been on my channel. Susan's on my channel. My cousin Ryan has been on my channel. You see a bunch of people on my channel because they're my family. And that's what it's about.
Ouch.
And I can go up to the casket and look like some people. I would rather remember what the person looked like. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The last time we spoke. There's several times that I've done that. I don't want to remember them that way, and I want to remember the laughter and the smiles and all this stuff. So yeah, that's what this is all about. You know, we want to encourage each other. We want to uplift each other. We want to, support and be a light of other people. You know, when me and Rick first met, um, we we dated 3 months and got married, something like that. And I'll tell you in the beginning, it was hard, but I can literally say now, I love him more now than the day I married him. Why? Because we've grown together. You know, we have learned to support each other, to uplift each other, um, correct each other, you know, and stuff like that. So, um, Josh's jokester.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. Anyway, guys, we're down to 7 people in the house. And sorry, Rick, I'll be praying for you.
Yeah.
I
think Kane needs to go out.
Yeah, Kane needs to go out
bark.
because he's starting to bark. So yeah, we need to get off of here and take care of the doggies. But yeah, so we'll be doing some more metal detecting, get the new toy out, let Rick swing away. And because you threatened to bury him in the woods. Well, okay, maybe a couple of times. So anyway, I have enjoyed spending this
Yeah.
hour with you. Like I said, this hour is about you guys. Yeah, I talk about what we've done and all this stuff. Trying to get Rick into talking more.
Yeah.
But this is the most I hear him all night. He sits in his recliner and he's all quiet. Look you there.
What?
Look you there. Love you, Dad.
Oh,
Oh, there it is. And leave when I get here. I haven't even had a chance to raid my fridge. Well, my doggies are hollering, and if I don't get back there to him, she's gonna crawl up on my leg, gonna crawl up my leg.
Nice.
He's gonna leave us a surprise in the floor.
Yeah.
I don't know. So, but anyway, guys, I love each and every one of you. And thank you all so much for being here. And come back next week. Bring a friend. Tell somebody. Most importantly, guys, get out there. Make your memories, guys. Love yous all.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, wait, let's do this.